Hey fam, it's your girl Miss Diva Trucker, and I'm coming to you today with a video about I am going to walk you through the steps on how you can do it yourself as far as forming your LLC, okay, in trucking. A lot of you are doing lease purchase. A lot of you are starting to own your own business, and it's very important. I don't care if you're at KLLM. I don't care where you're at. If you are doing a lease purchase, if you are getting a 1099, you want to start your business off properly, okay? You don't want to not set it up correctly, okay? So before you go to a company that is doing lease or is doing owner-op or anything like that, any trucking company, you want to have everything in place when you go to orientation. So what I'm gonna do for you today is I have a lot of emails and a lot of questions about where do I start, Tamara? How do I set up my LLC? What do I have to do? Do I have to go to LegalZoom? Do I have to pay someone to do it? What is it that I have to do? So today I am going to break down those steps for you so you can form your LLC yourself. You do not have to pay anybody any extra money to form your LLC, okay? I just set up another LLC, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. All right. Now, as y'all know, I got a couple of different businesses, okay? Now, are these businesses, are all of them going to be profitable? Are all of them going to be successful? Are all of them going to make money? Okay, that is still yet to be determined. I hope so, but whenever you open a business, you're taking a risk, okay? And with that risk, you may make money and you may not make money, okay? So now this is what I'm doing. This is how I set up my businesses and how I run my business. You know, somebody else may do it a different way, okay? But the way I've been taught is that whatever business that you open, you have a separate LLC for each business, okay? You do not want to have all your ducks in the same basket, okay? You want to have separate. You want to have separate entities, okay? Because if they go after one, they can only get the money from that business. If you have everything grouped together, then they can take everything, okay? So this is what I have. I have YouTube. Okay, I do social media. I do YouTube videos. I've been doing it for the last 4 years. It creates me a income, a monthly check. Okay, I do it to make a profit, to make money off of it. Okay, now my YouTube business is not a LLC. My YouTube business is a sole proprietor. Okay, so right now it's connected to me personally. YouTube takes a percentage of the money that I make. I get a 1099 at the end of the year, and I'm able to take deductions from that, such as my business expenses, which are my internet, phone service, things like that, from promoting my YouTube video. Okay, I am in the business of YouTube of making money, okay? So whenever you open a business, it's about making money. If you are not in the business of making money, you're not in business. You have a hobby, and a hobby is treated different than a business, okay? So if you're doing something that you don't care if you make money or not, it's not a business, it's a hobby. It's something that you like to do, okay? YouTube is a business for me, okay? That's the first business I have. The second business I have, LLC, is the work at home business, okay? That's a separate LLC. Okay, to have the work at home, I have to have it under a separate LLC, okay? So that business runs in itself, okay? So any money that I make, any deductions will just go on that business when I file, okay? Now, third business I have is my own independent recruiting business, okay? That business has an LLC, okay? That's separate from all the other two businesses, okay? Now, it is yet to tell, since I just started the business, if I will make a profit or not, okay? So I want to set it up correctly. This is what I get paid to have drivers, okay, that come into my business, and I find them placement to work, okay? So I have an income from that. So that's my third business, all right? So wait a minute, we got the YouTube, we got the work at home, we got the recruiting business, and today I'm gonna show you my last business that I'm trying to do, which has been a goal of mine for the last couple of years of me getting in trucking, is my logistics company, okay? So instead of me being an agent and working for someone else, I am going to be the broker, okay? So I am setting up my logistics company, all right? So the name of my logistics company is called Brock Logistics LLC. All right. So you see how we got 4 different companies under 4 different umbrellas, name 4 different things. Okay. It's to protect you. All right. Now, what is the first step that you're going to do to set up your LLC? The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go you got to think of a name. What do you want your name of your company to be? I was going to name it Miss Diva Transportation, Miss Diva Transport, Miss Diva whatever. I was going to try to implement Miss Diva in there somewhere, but I thought about it, and if I look at all the logistic companies, I'm making it a little bit too personal, okay? I want to be general. I want to stand out, okay? I don't want them to look at Miss Diva Logistics as some kind of, you know, ghetto or whatever kind of business, okay? I want to be looked at as the same standard as any other logistics company. So that's why I went with my last name, which is Brock Logistics LLC. That's simple, plain, and lets me in the door, okay? So first step, think of your company name. Whatever it is that you want that company to be. Since I'm opening up a brokerage firm, I want it to be Brock Logistics, okay? So I'm gonna you go to the Secretary of State in your state, all right? So I'm gonna pause this video for a minute, and I'm gonna walk you through it step by step. So hang in there with me, all right? I'll be right back. Okay, fam, I'm on my tablet, and I'm going to walk you through setting up your LLC. I hope everyone is able to see this. I may pause it for a minute just to make sure that I don't have any personal information that I'm giving away, but I want to walk you through this step by step, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is open my browser, okay? Let's see. Let's go to the home page, okay? Now, this is the website. So you're going to go to the Secretary of State. If you live in Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, whatever the case may be, you're going to go to the Secretary of State. I live in Mississippi, so I'm going to go to the Secretary of State in Mississippi, okay? So now what you're going to do is you see where it says form a business or file business documents, okay? So what you want to do is you want to form a business, all right? So now when you go to form a business, it's going to have these tabs: new filing, incomplete, pending payment, pending approval, return completed, or your orders, okay? So now this is where you will file your annual report. If you have a corporation or LLC, you're going to file it here. Now, status of nonprofit, if you're filing for that, what we're going to do is we're going to form a Mississippi LLC. Okay, so you have two. You can register your out-of-state LLC, or you can form a Mississippi LLC. All right, so you click on that. It says please wait. All right, so now you get this information right here, and it says, what type of business do you want to have? Nonprofit, LLC, partnership. These are your types of business. Okay, so what I want to have is a LLC company. That's what you want to have for trucking. I want to have a LLC company. Okay, so you're going to put your business name and everything right here. Okay, so let's just say I'm typing in Brock Logistics. Okay, and I am going to put my email address in there for my contact. That's the business email. Okay, now when do I want this LLC to be in effect? All right, I want it to be in effective tomorrow or today. Okay, so I picked a date. Now it says search for NAICS code. This is to classify your business. It's going to take you to a website so you can tell it's the NAICS, which has your business codes. Okay, what kind of business are you running? Okay, so what I'm running is I have a logistics. I want to run a logistics company. Okay, so I'm gonna put logistics, hit submit. All right, it's going to come up and it's going to give me a NAICS code. So my code for logistics is 541614. This is going to be either a logistics in consulting, logistics in anything like that I can do. Okay, now another code that I want to use is, how about broker? Okay, I want to be a broker. So you can use up to 3 codes. Okay, it's going to give you a list of codes that you should use if you are a broker. So I'm not a printing broker, insurance, deposit broker, bond. I'm not doing any of that. So let's see. Business brokers, except for real estate, security. I am going to use this one. Freight. Let me go back. Freight. You see it? Freight transportation arrangement. That's what I want to do. Custom brokers. Okay. So I'm going to use code 488510. And it tells you all about the broker. It tells you agents, shipping, custom brokers, freight forwarding, shipping agents. This is all under my code, okay? 488510. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. What was it? 488. What was it again? 488. I forgot. 488510. 488510. Okay, 488510. All right, so I'm gonna close that out and I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna put 488510 as my code. All right, I can use 3 codes, okay, that I might fall under. So that's my code. So when I click off of that, it's gonna come up and say freight transportation arrangement. All right. What is the registered agent? This is the person that represents your company. Okay, so if it's you, all right, you want to put individual, you want to put your first name there. Let me click on that. First name, last name, you're going to put your address in there. Okay, you're going to put your zip code in there, okay? All right. Then you're going to come here and you're going to put your email address in there, okay? Now, once you put that information in there, it's going to ask you to click the sign, okay? at least one authorized signature is required. Okay, and you can add additional people, okay, for your business, but you click right here to sign it. And I'm going to say I'm either going to be the manager, a member of the organization, the person who organized it, whatever you want it to be. Okay, let's just put I am the manager. I manage the business. Okay, individual, right? And then you're going to put your first name, last name, your address, okay, then you're going to put your city, and you're going to put your state. Now, be careful how you spell things, because the way you spell it, it's going to come up that way, okay? So you hit update. Did I forget something? Let's see. All right, so now I'm back here. I signed it, okay? So now you're going to hit next. Internet's just a little bit slow. I do apologize for that. Uh-oh, it went out. Okay, you're going to put your person in here who's authorized to sign things, authorized to do things for the business. You're going to add them in here. You have to have a person on file for the LLC, okay? Then you're going to hit next. I just put something in there, so now you're going to hit next, right? Okay, the next screen you're going to get is going to be the filing is current state, contains warnings. The file still be paid online, but it still needs to be reviewed by whatever signature must be reviewed to determine if the organizing entity is in good standing. The reason why it's saying that is because I put it under organization, okay? So they're going to have to check the organization. But if I change it to individual, that wouldn't be there, okay? So if it's just an individual person, that won't be there. But if you put a name of an organization, then they got to review the organization, okay? But that doesn't stop you from filing, all right? So the next screen that you're going to get is, in Mississippi, to form an LLC is $50, okay? Y'all do not need to be paying people a lot of money to form your LLC. If you want to pay people, that's fine, pay me. But you could do this yourself, okay? If you're married, you can do a partnership, okay, where y'all split 50-50, and you will put both people's name on the LLC. If you are, you know, in business together, partnership, you could put both people's name on the LLC, okay? Okay, this is the next screen that you're going to get to upload any documents that you want to have, okay? Also, when you're picking your name, it has to be available. You can't have the same name as somebody else in the state as Mississippi, okay? So now we're going to hit the next. I don't have any documents that I need to upload, so let's hit next. Okay, now you're going to get the screen that says payment required. Okay, so you're going to, if you're not ready to pay, you can save it and pay it later. If you need to send it for somebody to review. So for instance, if I'm setting up an LLC for you and I want to make sure that it's right, I will email everything to you to review it. So you will say it's okay before I pay for it. Okay, because once I pay for it, if I need to make any changes, it's going to be another fee to make changes. Okay, so if I'm doing an LLC for someone, I will send it to them to make sure the address, the person that they want in charge is the right person, the email, everything is correct before I submit it. Okay, if everything is okay, then you're going to hit submit electronically. You can file for your LLC online. Okay. Okay, now you're going to get the pay now. Okay, so it's going to tell you that they're finna submit you to the pay screen where you can make your payment. All right, so this is where you come to make your payment. Okay, so you should get your description, your LLC, the $50 amount. You see that? $50 amount. You're going to select your payment type. You're going to select your information, okay? You're going to put all that in there. Once you get finished with the payment info, you are going to hit submit, okay? Now, once you hit submit, you're going to get an email, and I'm going to show you what the email looks like, all right? Okay, when you set up your login information, because you do have to set up a username and a password. Okay, so the first email that you're going to get is going to be your username and password, so you could go in there and register. Now this password is temporarily. Okay, I already changed the password, so don't even worry about it. This is temporary. You get a temporary password, you put that in, and then you change it to whatever you want it to be. All right, now the next email you're going to get is okay, so that's the login information. Okay, so that's how you log in. All right, now once you submit your $50, okay, once you submit your $50, your LLC is in effect. Okay, you will have a business ID number. You will have your tracking number that you paid for your LLC. Now you can see that I added a LLC, which is Brock Logistics LLC. Okay, I should have made that C capital. The filing for your above entity has been approved. Okay, so this is my filing. Okay, I can click on that. Okay, y'all, so I got my approval right away. Okay, I just set up a new LLC within 5 minutes. Okay, $50. This is what you need to go to when you go to orientation, when you're doing a lease, whatever the case may be, you need to have your LLC in effect. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out of here, and I'm gonna go over, let's open my Chrome. Now, if you want to check that your LLC is in effect, all you do is you go up to the Secretary of State of your state, okay, and then you do a business search. Okay, so I put in Brock Logistics, okay, and I did a search. So if I do a search on Brock Logistics, it's going to come up saying Brock Logistics LLC. It's going to give you my business ID number. It's going to tell you that I have a limited liability company. It's going to tell you that it's in good standing. And it's going to tell you that it was created on the 15th of January. Okay. Let me see. I don't want to make sure I don't put any, also in detail, you see what it does? Brock Logistics LLC, business name, good standing, Mississippi, everything like that. Okay, so you print out that letter. You print that out. Hold on, let me come back with y'all. Okay, so now you see how you set up your LLC. Once you get your approval and that your LLC is up and running, we're going to work on the next step. Okay, so the next step is to identify your business with the IRS by setting up a tax ID number. Okay, again, this is no charge. Okay, you could do it online and you can file it online and it will give you your tax ID number right away. Okay, so I taught you how to set up your LLC. You pay the cost, you have an LLC. Okay, the next video, when I get some time to walk you through how to set up your tax ID number online with the IRS for free. So that's step 2. Okay, so you got your LLC, you got your tax ID number. Your third thing is to do is you're going to apply for your Duns and Bradstreet number, okay, which is also free, and I will walk you through that. Fourth thing you're going to do is you're going to take all these documentations that you have, and you need to go and open up a business account, a checking account. Okay, some that you could get a card or whatever. You're going to get a business account, okay, for your money to go into your business. Now, anything that I make from the recruiting service goes into a separate account. I keep it separate, okay, because I don't want to commingle the funds. I don't want to have, you know, different businesses money going into different places. Okay, so you want to establish it separately. You want to keep the money separately. You want to keep the accounting of it separately. Okay, you want to do your filing forms separately. Okay, so yeah, so that's my final business. So that's the 4, the Brock Logistics. Now what I have to do now, once I get everything set up, is I have to take this information and submit it for my broker authority. Okay, once I pay the money for the broker authority, it stays on file for 21 days. Okay, after that goes active, it will automatically go active after 21 days. Now once that goes active, I have to pay the insurance, the bond. The bond is $75,000. Okay, I can do that one or two ways. I could do a BMC, what is it, 94, which I pay 10%, which is $7,500 for it, or I can do a trust. Okay, I could do the bond. The bond is $7,500 down. Okay, and the a trust is, both of them are accepted. The trust is somebody fronts the money for me, and I pay them a fee quarterly. Okay, so I would have to pay them $3,500 a year. Okay, that is my cost. Okay, and it goes on your credit check. It goes on your credit, and they will give you an amount. Okay, mine is $3,500 for the year. So in order for my logistics business to be in place, I have to have my $75,000 bond. So I have to pay a down payment of that, which is going to be about $860. Okay, so once I pay for my authority, once I pay for my bond, I am in business. Okay, and then I have to get some more insurance for cargo, all kinds of stuff. So it's a process. I'm going to walk y'all through just the basics of setting up your trucking business for those that are leasing and buying a truck. All right, I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, please inbox me. I will not personally walk you through it. I've done it online. You know that it takes time. People charge for that. So hey, I'm showing you could do it yourself. Okay, other than that, y'all, peace, love, joy, and happiness. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.